Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerd Break, the podcast where we take a break from life and nerd out about our favorite things. I am your host, Joseph the Broseph, and joining me this week, as always, are two of my best friends in the entire galaxy. A galaxy far, far away, that is. Zoms.
Stay on target.
And Moxie.
I always sucked at pod racing.
That's not what he was referencing, though.
And that's what I'm referencing myself, because galaxy far, far away, pod racing and podcasting go hand in hand.
You say so, Moxie. You say so. Well, this week we are going to jump right into our Just In Case You Missed It news segment.
I thought he was going to say our cockpits.
What? Oh, good grief.
Zoms, I love you, man.
Gracias.
De nada.
Well, whatever you two are going on about, I am going to start off with the fact that now we can all smell like Ryu from Street Fighter.
This really has me concerned, so it's nothing but sweat. Got it.
Well, there's one for you too, Moxie. You can smell like Chun-Li.
Okay, that's more tempting. I wouldn't mind that. I'm sure. Wait, that's still sweat. Never mind.
To explain this a bit further, Capcom has partnered with Davidoff Fragrances for a new Cool Water New Champion Edition fragrance featuring Ryu and Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
So Chun-Li sweat is in that bottle.
That's what I'm saying. It's all sweat. You're slathering yourself with sweat.
Is this kind of like when that girl
like
sold
water?
the bathwater? Yeah.
It's exactly what I was thinking.
No, it's not sweat. What the For Him edition, the Ryu edition, smells like is a mix of black pepper and green mandarin blended with gaiac wood.
Oh, that's a spicy kind of smell. That's actually not bad.
Interesting. What's Chun-Li? Tell me.
Well, for Chun-Li, the For Her variant features green mandarin and absolute of tuberose blended with juicy pear.
No, that's too floral and sweet.
So not her sweat.
No, that's totally
want
not something I would wear. I like more of the musky scents, so nope. Although that does sound like it smells good. It's just
Oh, well, you don't have to wait too awful long to try it if you really, really, really want to. It'll be coming around soon. Just wait.
but how much?
I am trying to figure that out, but it doesn't appear to be priced just yet.
It'll be right up there with Michael Dior. $80.
Wouldn't surprise me.
There is evidently the possibility that these will not be the only fragrances available, as the promotion art that they show for each of them shows 3 other Street Fighters.
Oh god. Blanca?
Oh, I wonder what that would smell like.
No. The other Street Fighters are Gil, Lucia, and Ken.
But no Blanca. That sucks.
No Blanca. No Green Man.
You mean Guile?
Hey, Zums, it's a petition for them to make that scent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can see it now. The two of you go knocking at Capcom's door and say, "Do it! Make a Blanca scent!"
Oh, I would.
Someone will just be staring at you very blankly and confusedly.
Where is Capcom headquarters located at?
Try Japan.
Let's go.
Well, it would just be another excuse. Maybe we can drop by when we go just to Super Nintendo World.
What's all this Wii stuff?
Zoms and I are going together. Not you.
That's not fair. It's a company field trip.
You
are
didn't
you
want
saying
the Blanca scent.
That doesn't matter.
it's not a group decision? We want Blanca.
Oh, brother. Well, fine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hand you each a quart of white paint and let it go. I could be that mean.
You know what? Yeah.
Next up, speaking of things that could be mean, Activision Blizzard's CEO has agreed to cut his huge salary and bonuses.
Which has me intrigued. So it's the CEO cutting his own salary or
Yep.
others? Okay.
Well, he's doing it to appease the people that backlashed at him.
I mean, okay, you know me. I play some Blizzard games, Activision games, but I will definitely call them out on their BS as much as possible. I'm not a blind follower. Um, if a company is doing something wrong, and even though I play whatever game they make, I'm gonna definitely point out the good as well as the bad. If if he actually raises the wages and does the right thing, but keeps it consistent and it's not a one-time only thing just to make a good show and to get, because Blizzard right now is not doing well at all. Um, if this is just a one-time show thing, just for showmanship and to get people to, oh look, they're doing better, they're doing a good thing, then I'm not going to believe it as much. But if this is actually a long-term, we're trying to be better, then but they got to prove themselves. I want to
Well,
see more
here, I'll,
content.
I'll give it to you in numbers. His base salary, his base contractually agreed upon salary was $1,750,000.
A month?
Well, I don't know about that, but $1,750,000. He's agreed to have it cut in half to $875,000.
Again, I will applaud him for this when I see it as a long-term thing.
Don't.
If this is for like showmanship, they should have had the wages raised anyway and better benefits for those people, for the people working on all the games.
There is no talk here of anyone else getting a pay raise off of this. It is literally just him taking a pay cut.
That's the thing. I want to see that money go to the employees. That's what I want.
I have a request.
What?
What's your request, Zoms?
Bring down the cost of World of Warcraft. Instead of it being like 15 a month, how about make it 8?
Dude, I know, right?
We're talking about apples and oranges here.
But I want that money going to the employees. Seriously.
It's not going to.
Bobby Kotick, isn't he also a board member for the Coca-Cola company? So doesn't he get money from that as well?
Don't know about that. I'll have to look into that. I did not know. Wouldn't surprise me.
Actually, I think I did read somewhere that he was. But yeah, this is the thing is he was getting this money, and more than likely to answer your question, that was a yearly salary, Zoms,
Yeah.
because that's usually how these contractual agreements are. They base the salary on a year.
Yep.
But that salary also got added to it other incentives based on the performance of the company, and they're getting rid of those. And all this is because the shareholders raised a ruckus.
So they are actually getting rid of incentives for the employees?
For him, at least.
Oh, for him. Again,
For
I'm
him.
more focused on the employees and letting them get the money. So they better get something out of that. I'm angry. Can you tell?
Have a Snickers. Are we going to get sued now because I said Snickers?
I kind of doubt it.
Or we get a sponsor, either one.
I'm more of a payday kind of guy.
I honestly wouldn't applaud them because
Oh,
this
I'm not.
is not something that he did voluntarily. This is something, well, not completely. This is something he did in reaction to a problem that other people complained about. This is nothing like when Iwata, when he was around and he was over Nintendo. he actually cut his pay voluntarily because the company wasn't doing well,
Yeah.
rather than lose employees.
Again,
Activision Blizzard is actively cut off employees' jobs
oh,
and
I
gotten
know.
rid of them
I've been talking about this.
rather than lose money.
Thing is like I said, I'm not applauding this until I see money in the hands of the employees. Better benefits, better insurances, better time off. Until
Hmm.
then, I'm gonna continue to seethe. You got an angry Moxie. What's it like
Oh boy.
talking to an angry Moxie?
Well, I'm was going to skip over this, but since you're so riled up, I might as well mention it anyways. As Activision Blizzard made a really, really stupid decision and took Toys for Bob and made them work on Call of Duty Warzone as a
Oh,
support developer for that game.
I actually posted this at you. I was furious. I don't know what this means about us getting a Spyro 4 or another Crash Bandicoot game. I'm gonna have to look into that. But whoa,
Well, I
woof.
actually already did.
Oh,
The
good. Please tell me there's gonna be a Spyro.
Don't know anything about that, but the studio is still working evidently to support the latest Crash Bandicoot game.
Well, I mean latest, but I'm talking about like, are we gonna get more in the series?
Time will tell. Honestly, this kind of smacks that Activision thinks the two games didn't sell as well as they probably could have.
Oh, they
But
so
there again,
no.
Activision Blizzard has this enormously high requirement for sales for games before they decide that they're worth
It's
pushing.
just that they put the team on Call of Duty because Call of Duty brings so much cash in, especially with the microtransactions. That's what this is all about. It's not because if you look at the sales for Crash and Spyro, they actually did pretty good, and the reception was amazing.
Yeah. But ultimately, if we'll get another one, I honestly would think that they would probably want to do that, but it would be that they're probably what they'll do is once the support ends and dries up for Crash Bandicoot 4, whatever support there is there, they'll transition what few members are on that over to work on another game, whether that's Spyro or whatever.
Please hold me back, Zoms. I'm about to like go off on this company right
Holding
now.
you back.
Ah, there we go. Thank you, Zoms. Yes. Just
Okay.
zombie hand to the forehead. Just like, nope, done. I'm calm.
That's actually relatively easy given how short you are.
Yes, it is. Again, I am short for a reason. I will drag you down with me.
Well, speaking of things that could possibly be drugged down, Sony has invested in Discord.
Concerning.
Very. Now, Discord is going to evidently be up for full integration into the PlayStation sometime next year.
Guys, I'm scared. We have problems enough with Discord struggling as it is. With the podcast especially.
Yeah. This comes after the fact that Microsoft was in talks to acquire Discord. So, of the two things happening, this is probably the better, as if Sony is just making an investment in Discord, it's just more cash to Discord so they can potentially better it versus them buying it out, then going under the umbrella of Sony and who knows what happening to it.
I'm still concerned.
Um, I would be a little bit too, but again, cash investment. Cash investments made by other companies into companies is usually not a bad thing. It's just a minority stake in owning it, which just means they get some say in how development goes. It's just like elections, essentially. Sony now gets a vote saying, hey, do this. And the rest of the shareholders can say, no, we don't like that and vote them down. That kind of thing. But full integration into PlayStation wouldn't be a bad thing, not long term at least,
Hmm.
especially if they use it for voice chat across games. Sony, I don't know how well their voice chat works, but I don't think I've heard any problems with it.
I'm not sure myself. Zoms, do you know?
Clue.
Psalms is so reserved today.
I think I scared him with my anger issues towards the whole Activision Blizzard thing. I think I scared him. I'm sorry, Zoms. I didn't mean to. I get so angry. Plus, I've had 2 cups of coffee.
I'll say something that'll make him happy.
Does it have to do with Made in the Abyss?
Not yet.
I'm so excited. But yes, that's for later.
That's coming up. This is that Limited Run Games is now an official partner with Xbox. So we will be getting Xbox Limited Run games in the future.
Fantastic.
You are an Xbox guy, aren't you?
I play them all. I'm not excited like Broseph.
I am. I mean, I'm a supporter of limited run games. Obviously, we've done the unboxings on this channel, and this can only be a good thing. Having physical copies of games is so important for the future, especially when things just mysteriously disappear into the ether.
Yeah.
They have evidently been in talks, though, with Xbox for a year. So this is finally coming to fruition. And maybe eventually you'll get your physical copy of Doom, Zoms, on Xbox.
Oh, wow. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, well, now I will go to the piece of video game news that will excite both of you to no end. The anime and manga series Made in Abyss is coming to the Switch as a 3D action RPG.
Oh, I'm so excited. So
It's getting a
excited.
physical version. How do you like that?
But when?
That is a good question. But when?
That is a very, very good question.
Tomorrow?
Comes in next year.
Oh.
No, don't tell me that.
Sorry.
Ah,
Game is confirmed to launch on the PS4 and Steam also. The full title is Made in Abyss Binary Star Falling into Darkness.
well, that's
Sounds
not the
about right.
longest title I've heard.
This is true.
No, we had the longest title ever in the world a few weeks ago on the podcast.
Exactly.
It is being published, I guess, by Spike Chunsoft, which they do a lot of these type of games. Well,
Yeah.
games from Japan at least.
I actually told my friend Kevin about this because he got me into the actual manga series. And he was ecstatic.
Static.
Hmm.
So the actual full gist of the game is that it follows the anime and manga, with the player entering the abyss and reliving the story, which takes place many days after Riko and Reg have entered the abyss. However, it will also include an original story supervised by Tsukushi himself, and
that's
the event scenes will be fully voiced by members of the anime cast.
nice. That's
Fantastic.
nice, yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, something to look forward to. The screenshots of the game look pretty good. It's got that good kind of cell shaded, almost slightly reminds me of Valkyria Chronicles, but only slightly. It's not full into that. It's very much looks more like the anime. In something random, you know, Zoms, how we were talking about not too long ago, cheat codes being a thing so long ago and them not existing anymore?
Yeah.
Well, evidently, the developers of Returnal left cheat codes in.
Fantastic. Who's ready to play?
It takes plugging in a keyboard to access them, and who knows if they're going to be patched out with subsequent patches. But yeah, you can re-roll different things like the biomes. It's crazy that this got left in, but you can cheat your way to the top.
That's funny.
I haven't played the game, but I've seen the gameplay and it looks really crazy. Also, the developers they normally create those like old school types of games where there's like you're the spaceship flying around and there's all the firepower shooting at you and you got to avoid it and stuff like that. So seeing the gameplay, I see some of that still in the game, which is really interesting. And I don't know, bro. So I think if you played this, you would probably die a lot.
I'm not that good at shooting games anyways.
It's more than a shooter.
Oh, I realize that. But I would probably die a lot too.
Yep.
And I don't have a PS5 though, so I can't try it.
I want it.
Well, you go get it then, Zoms.
Okay.
Next up, Nintendo did something that only Nintendo can do. They dropped a brand new game announcement on us.
What game?
Coming next month in June,
Hmm.
we are getting
Hmm.
Game Builder Garage.
That name kind of has is like a Super Mario Maker.
Yes, no, actually. The Nintendo Labo had a programming feature inside of it where you could make your own cardboard stuff, your own contraptions, and actually program the game to react in ways that you wanted to. This is an extension of it. You can actually make your own games, program them using the very basic idea of linking certain things to certain actions. So you literally take like the A button and you can link it to a jump command or a kick command or a punch command or anything like that or a shoot command. And that's how it works. You just link all these different commands together and then you make a game out of it.
It a while back, didn't they have a game that came out that you could make your own levels? Like make kind of to that extent, just not a full game. Or
Well, there was Super
am I
Mario
thinking of that?
Maker 2.
Oh no, not that, not that. There was an actual game that came out. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was like create your own levels in this like dreamscape, dream world kind of. So like the actual game was a
Oh,
hub, and then yeah,
you're
tell
talking
me.
about the PlayStation game Dream.
There we go. Thank you. It kind of reminds me of that.
Hmm. I originally thought RPG Maker, but Dream looks pretty neat also.
Dreams though was an extension of Little Big Planet and took the concept one step further. This appears to be more 2D based in its interactions. We'll see when it comes out, as honestly, we don't have long to wait. It is due out June 11th, which how Nintendo gets away with these things, I don't know. There is a full physical release coming and it's only $30. I'm thinking about picking this up.
Hmm, might be
Do it.
interesting.
And then let's do a let's play.
Hey, there you go. Hey, maybe that's a let's play. Either all three of us can get in on, or just you and Zoms.
I think Zoms would be bored.
Ah, I don't think so.
I was gonna say, how about let's do a let's play with Brosive and Moxie, and I'll be there too,
There we go, all three of us. It'll be like a great big
watching.
family reunion.
Zoms, I like how you repeat what she just said.
I know, right? It's because he's understanding my ideas smart.
Anywho, while I raise
I
some
like how you just
eyebrows,
go right over that.
I am raising my eyebrows not only to that, but also to this, as PlayStation has decided to kind of rebrand their Game Boost with a neat little, well, actually, a very strange little logo with an arrow that's kind of like pointing, like taking off. It's very strange. Why? Why did they think that this was necessary?
Hmm. I mean, you can question a lot of businesses why they redesign like their trademark symbols, and then it turns into something like, "Hey, I don't know where you were going with this."
Yeah.
What is Game Boost?
There you go. Answer that.
It is where the PS5 takes your old PS4 game and literally boosts it, making it play better.
Basically boosting it to the graphical standards of the console,
Probably not completely,
but close
just
enough.
pushing it up.
Yeah, making it look and run a little bit better.
But how old of a game?
Uh, well, I honestly don't know because the vast majority of the PS4 catalog, as far as I know, is playable on the PS5. It's not like the Xbox Series X though and S that can play every Xbox game
Oh,
in existence.
so maybe not PlayStation 2.
No. Anything from before the PS4 is out. PS5 doesn't support any games before the PS4.
Disappointed.
Yes, you should
Doesn't
be.
surprise me though. Disappoints me, but doesn't surprise me.
Next up, more Sony related news. The PlayStation Vita will sadly cease all new games coming to it this summer, despite the fact that the PlayStation Store on it is remaining open.
Eh,
So we've talked about this before, haven't we?
yeah,
Yes,
And
we have.
to an
they
extent,
were like,
yes.
no. But now they're doing it again. They're playing with our emotions.
Yeah, yeah.
What it ultimately amounts to is this. Sony's no longer going to be accepting any new submissions for PlayStation Vita software this summer. That's not that bad of a decision, to be honest. They have not made any more of this console in some time. It's effectively lost all first party support many years ago. Them shutting the door isn't really that big of a deal, especially when we have the Switch, which is really a better version of the Vita in most ways. I really don't feel bad about this decision, honestly.
So it's going to close its doors in America or all over the place.
Well, again, the PlayStation Store itself is going to remain open. They are just shutting off anyone from being able to submit new software to be published for the console. As far as I know, that extends to all regions.
Hmm.
This thing is getting old, people. It's going on its 10th year of life, 10th anniversary. So that's old for any console, especially handhelds that always have less horsepower under the hood.
I mean, true. Typically, yes.
So don't feel too sad. It's lived a good long life. You'll still be able to get the games that are available on it. There's still going to be some new games that are going to come out, but they're going to dry up. It's officially going to be put to rest. In one final piece of video game related news, it's come to light that Epic Games really, really, really wants those console exclusives of Sony's and Microsoft's and even Nintendo's on the Epic Games Store. So much so that they offered Sony $200 million to bring the exclusives to its Epic Games Store.
I have a feeling that's gonna mess them up a little bit.
I really don't see how this is that big a thing, as some games are available on PCs. And me and Zoms, we've talked about this also before. Um, Horizon Zero Dawn was put on PC not that long ago. What was the other one, Zoms?
I think it was a zombie game. Was it Days Gone?
Yeah, you're right. I just saw it here. Days Gone is also on PC and is actually slated to come to the Epic Game Store and Steam. So I really don't understand why they wanted to shell out 200 million just to get these exclusives.
Again, I think it's gonna mess them up in the end.
Well, they're not going to do it. It's something that fell through.
Unless that person offering the 200 million is very persuasive.
Yeah, I can imagine you trying to persuade someone to part ways with something for $200 million.
I could do it.
Well, I believe you could, Zoms, but it depends on the thing.
If it's these games, these exclusives, then I could do it.
Well, how about you do this, Zoms? How about you take us over to the anime news?
Okay. Did anybody want to talk about the release yesterday of Resident Evil.
Yeah. So, my buddy Kevin, as I mentioned before, he let me actually watch almost 3 hours of him streaming up into his bedtime because, and he has a job where he has a very early bedtime. But wow, ha, ha, how. And not just because of Big Lady or anything, but wow, how.
Did
They
he
were
make it
like,
to Big Lady Town?
oh, yes. And she's utterly terrifying and horrifying, and it's great. Also, there's God. Um, just for anyone who still hasn't checked out the game, if you're interested, there is a lot of violence, gore, and hand torture in it. So I would be wary, just letting you guys know. If you can't stomach that stuff, really don't, because in the first 2 hours of watching him play that, it was just like gratuitous at times. Just also that game just shoves you right into like, hey, you already might die within the first 2 minutes of the gameplay. Have fun with this. Really good. Graphics are great. We were looking at there's an option where you can actually take in-game pictures with that. And he was
Mm.
just zooming up and he could see the pores and their skin and like the details of the hair and the clothing. It was just like really wild. They went ham on this game. I cannot wait. In another uh, in 2 weeks, he's going to stream a little bit more. We're going to be doing every other week. But yeah. Oh, it was good. I like it. I'm so excited to see more of it.
I have a bit of information here for the game. Is I
Okay.
had recently found out that the big lady, Lady Demet, whatever her name is, um,
I'm not.
Dimitrescu.
yes, is based off an actual serial killer from Romania
Yeah.
back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait.
covered that a while back.
So, but was Moxie there?
Yes.
I don't know. Actually, was I? Because I've missed quite a few due to life.
The
Waging the
pandemic?
war.
Yeah, let's put it that way.
Trust me, Moxie. We know. Don't you know that how you got back here is we pulled you out of the stuffed little Yoshi?
I'm actually not aware of that. I must have been tripping at that point. So thank you for doing that. I suppose.
So, Moxie, are you going to get Resident Evil?
Yes.
It is so tempting after watching that. Unfortunately, I didn't get the last Resident Evil. Just due to the time when it came out, I didn't have the funds, didn't have the console, so I watched my friends play it. Even VR, watched a friend play it VR, and wow, that was like disorientating for him. But no, this one I actually could consider, but the of course, with me not having a lot of time to play games, period, I probably won't get it right away. I might wait a little while, but I am actually considering getting it. It's right up my alley. You guys know my aesthetics. It's right there.
Somebody's a fan of Big Lady.
I mean, I'm not gonna just say that, but I like tasteful horror, supernatural, mythic folklore mixed with, oh my god, this thing's trying to bite my face off.
Okay, speaking of things that want to bite your face
Like,
off, Zoms, you want to bite our face off?
he's just like he's horrified now.
No. Have you know what people eat? It's disgusting.
Eh, yeah, I could agree with that.
But I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the game. Actually, who's to say I don't already have it?
Oh, oh, please tell me you're gonna stream it. Do a let's play.
Possibly.
Zoms, do you have the game?
Hold it up. Hold it up, or I don't believe you.
Uh, okay.
Hold it up, or I don't believe you.
You see, the internet is all around us, much like the Force. So I guess
Oh, oh, you're gonna use your force powers on me?
I got the digital copy.
Oh,
I
okay.
figured he was going to say that.
I was just gonna. I was expecting the hand waving of like, I did get the game. You did get the game.
Have you played it yet?
No.
Oh, hey,
Then you
hey,
have nothing more to add here.
when you play it, can you stream it for us, please?
I was going to play it last night, but due to certain circumstances,
Oh yeah.
such as like downloading it, I
Yeah, it's apparently takes a while.
was not able to. And I was going to stream it or play it this morning, but I had other obligations, such as a podcast.
Very much so. Yes, because unfortunately you are a time difference. It's morning where you are.
To the anime news.
Eh,
Broseph, give me that drum roll.
I have no drum or no roll.
Okay. So let's start off with Kaguya-sama. This anime is amazing. They had recently released their season 2, and now they're coming out with this OVA. I love the title. It said the OVA ships with volume 22 in Japan on May 19th. Also, I was told for you big fans out there, or you other fans who look for other things, um, the Kaguya Sama anime shows its lewd side in the new OVA trailer.
What is this? What is this?
yeah, we've gone here, haven't we? Oh well, there goes our rating.
Hmm, her rating's going to go up. Anyways,
Ah, in one way.
yep.
Somebody explain this. I need to know.
Don't
I'm
explain.
really concerned because
Just what the anime is, not the
so
lewd part.
okay, yes, so that's why I will explain. This is why I'm concerned. The anime titled Kaguya-sama Love is War. Basically, it is takes place in a high school setting. Okay, right there, high school. You have the two top students who are the president and vice president, and they're at this prestige school. They come from prestige families, and everybody thinks that in the school, they think that the president and vice president should become a couple. Uh, in the series, we see that the president and vice president are they're very intelligent. They're at the top of their classes. They are ranked number one and number two in the school, and they are playing a game with each other to try to get the other one to confess that they love the other one. So it's really cutesy, kawaii, okay? And it's just the situations that they get themselves in. Also, with the support from the other side characters, it's really great. Also, Chi does her dance, and at the end of one of the episodes, and it has gone out into the internet to be a very popular dance that a lot of people now mimic.
How popular is it?
It's pretty popular. I think I've seen you do it before.
I
That's
didn't know you were a dancer.
that's a
I'm
lie. He
not.
is not a dancer. Neither does he watch anime. So it was a little joke. But
You're a cruel, cruel
I want to see
jokester,
him dance
Zoms.
now. It's not a joke. It has to be reality.
I'll send you guys the video for the
Yeah,
dance.
I'm amused. Yeah, I'm curious.
Moving on is My Hero Academia. For you fans out there, apparently this has been going around and people have been talking about this on the interwebs that people who work out who enjoy anime have now incorporated My Hero Academia into their workout routine. I actually have done this. Is I play the soundtrack while I'm working out, while I'm out running, and it honestly it pumps me up.
I'm gonna have to try this. Might actually get me walking again. I've fallen off the bandwagon.
I was thinking something different, actually. I was thinking that you were going to say that people are trying to become like All Might before he became Small Might.
This is true.
I like
This
that.
is true though. You're
Hmm.
absolutely right, Broseph.
Hey,
With
hey,
the
hey! But Toshinori, aka All Might, still trains when he's, his withered state. So ha.
When he's Small Might.
Yeah, when he's his withered sick state, when he's like, his damaged state. I forget what the official like what they call it.
Small
Um,
Might.
Small Might. Let's just go with Small Might. Yeah, he trains. So he still trains.
I love it. But yeah, there are different things that people do. Uh, and you're right, Broseph. There is the goal in mind that people want to be All Might.
Yeah. If I can do a quick public service announcement, don't be Small Might. Be All Might. Train. Exercise. Eat
But I
right.
but I like Small Might too, because his personality is great. He's a
He
he's
does.
a nice he's
He does have a six
adopted
pack.
Midoriya, pretty much, and he's his father in a way.
Go beyond plus ultra.
Go beyond plus ultra. I'd scream it, but I don't want to disturb my roommates.
Also, here's something that I had assumed, and I feel really bad about this.
Hmm.
The anime. So I'm a spider. So what?
Mm-hmm.
It's currently on its 17th episode.
Mm-hmm.
I had come under the impression that it had ended at 12
Okay.
because of the way that the episode ended. And I had recently found out that there was more. So last night I actually caught up because I love this anime so much. So do other people. This is a great anime. I'm not gonna lie though, the entire first or not first season, the first 12 episodes is it's an isekai. The girl's reincarnated. I've talked about this before as a spider in this fantasy world, and she's in this dungeon or cave, whichever you want to call it, and she has to fight her way to the top to get out. And the first 12 episodes are her in the cave. They do have flashes of other characters because she's not the only isekai in in this world. There are her classmates as well, and they are out and about. They're learning magic, learning swordplay. Oh, one's even a dragon, which gets me to my point. Is there's an interview with one of the voice actors for Faye.
Mm-hmm.
The voice actor is Eri Kitamura.
Yeah.
Um, she, uh, she's just loving the project, um,
Aww.
and she's having a lot of fun. She's getting lots of compliments, and a lot of people love the character. Actually, recently they had announced or shown the change that the character has gone through, and it's great. And when I thought that we were done, there was another change. So it's just really exciting. I recommend everybody watching this anime. It's great.
I'm going to go watch it right now. Good night, everybody.
Well, that's the end of the
Yeah.
podcast. Zombs,
God.
let's go get some drinks or something.
Oh, let's do it. But let me tell you
Hmm.
this next part first. Because you're a fan of Overlord.
Yes, yes, I am. What's up?
So they've announced the fourth season.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Yes, yes. As well as a movie.
No.
I think they said 2 movies.
Yes, I approve.
Just give them all to me because I've been patiently waiting for this.
Yeah.
I need it to happen. We have Overlord is one of the animes that's featured in Isekai Quartet. And
Hmm.
so, we've got Konosuba and Rising of the Shield Hero, um, as well as we had just recently finished ReZero. And so now we're just waiting on. Now we got Overlord. Now my next thing is to wait for Saga of Tanya the Evil. And my final bit is well, first, I was asked, let's really quick go through the anime birthdays.
Anime birthday, happy birthday to you.
You should do like a virtual card.
Ah, ah.
Happy birthday, dear Zoms. Happy birthday, dear Zoms. Happy birthday, dear Zoms. Happy birthday to you.
Don't quit your day job.
Like a dubbed anime character.
FYI, I don't have a day job.
Oh,
Sure you do. Sure you do.
here we go. Here's a lovable character from Naruto, Choji Akamichi, May 1st. As well as from One Piece, still a lovable character. I was surprised. Kaido from One Piece, May 1st. Here's two of, pretty sure you guys know these two. For May 3rd, we have Titus from Final Fantasy X. And
The ha 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 guy.
It's actually
Tifa.
not Titus, it's Titus.
It's
Okay,
Titus.
so is this Tifa or is it Tifa Lockhart from Final Fantasy VII?
It's Tifa.
There we go.
Okay, here we go. You
Typa.
shut the hell up. Tifa now. According to the Broseph, it's Tifa. I will not fight for him.
No, it's Tifa. You're the one that said Titus, and I said Titus.
BRB, guys, I'm getting popcorn.
So moving on, Detective Conan's Conan Edogawa, May 4th. Also, I believe there's a movie coming out. Was that in the anime news? It wasn't. Here's a popular one. Two popular ones for May 5th. We have Gone from Hunter Hunter. Yes, it is Hunter Hunter, not Hunter X Hunter. Hunter
And it's not
Hunter.
like, what was it, Titus and...
Titus.
Yeah,
Tita.
it's not like Titus. It's Hunter x Hunter and Titus.
No.
No, we just make the X silent that you see. Just it's silent, guys. Let's fight on this. Also, I had mentioned for May 5th. Here's a very big one. I do know of a lot of big fans. I did mention a One Piece character before. This one is Monkey D. Luffy.
I actually know this character, even though I
Are you
don't
sure?
watch the anime. Yes, I do.
Gomu Gomu Gomu.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do know this character.
Here's from a Slice of Life anime from Barakamon. May 7th is Miwa Yamamura. Here's one that I think the Broseph would like from Rosario Vampire. This one has a plus in the title, but it's Rosario Vampire. May 8th, Moko Akashiya. She turns into a vampire. Well, she's a vampire, but she changes form.
Interesting.
Kind of cool. Yeah.
Shapeshifter.
She gets very mature in her attitude and appearance.
Oh, Zoms. Your brain goes so many places.
But anyways, so speaking of mature, here's a character who is very immature from Teen Titans. May 8th, Beast Boy.
I knew it. I knew it.
We all love the Beast Boy. And this brings me to my last bit of news to venture in to our next topic. A Star Wars anime is coming in 2021.
Mm,
As far as anything, I'm told that it's supposed to be a bunch of series of short films for Star Wars.
I'm
I
not excited.
I don't know if I think it's all going to be on like Disney Plus. So
Of course.
Moxie, you should be excited. Aren't you excited about Star Wars?
Not for an anime. Not for an anime. I don't know why, but I've just got this feeling of dread.
You have that about everything.
I do. I'm very
Even
much.
me sometimes.
I mean, not gonna lie here. I pretty much have dread and doom towards a lot of things these days, but it's year 2021 and we're still stuck in it. Um, but besides the point, I don't really know if an anime is gonna be good. We'll have to see. My fears could be unfounded. It could be perfectly fine, but their last few projects didn't go well, except for they are doing okay with like The Mandalorian and all that, and it's fine. It's good, but I just
Zoms
don't.
wants it. Don't you,
And
Zoms?
Zoms, do you want this?
Okay.
I see I'm outbeated.
Speaking of Star Wars, though, I think
Mm.
it's time, Zoms.
Oh no.
Time,
Oh no.
Zoms, for our.
He's got a cone.
Big topic.
That's right, Zoms.
Oh no.
This week and every week, we have a big topic to discuss.
Save me.
And this week, we
Save me.
are starting into our Mega May month. What is Mega May, you ask? Well, you're just going to have to stick around and find out because it is going to be mega.
Get me off this ride.
Starting off the mega month of May, we are starting with our celebration of Star Wars. Since we slightly overshot, may the 4th be with you. Yes, Moxie, may the 4th be with you too.
Just at least I'm not in my old job where they used to play on May 4th. Rockin', rockin' and rolling over the intercom like every hour.
Well,
Good
this
time.
week we are going to discuss our favorite side of the Force, whether you are a light user, a dark user, or somewhere in between. Where do you fall in all the chaos? Who would like to start? Oh, okay, I'll start. I'm a light user. I am on the good side of the Force. I refuse to be anything but.
I
I
figured as
don't
much.
need those lightning powers. I don't need to kill people so much. I will just bend their minds to my will. These are not the droids you're looking for, Moxie.
Yes, they are.
Okay,
Yes, they
fine.
are.
You can take Zoms
Don't
with
lie.
you.
There we go. Um, I kind of pegged you as a light user.
Yes, I am the Obi-Wan, and I have the beard to prove it.
Is that a beard?
Don't start. Besides, I've already proven that I look better in lighter things.
Yeah, and then here I am with the dark stuff. Like most of my clothes are all black.
I would much rather be in white or gray or tan or brown. Have a
That's
blue. Actually, you know what? I want a green lightsaber.
those are cool.
Yes, give me Luke's green lightsaber.
Yeah.
Zoms, I'm putting you on that task. Get it for me now.
No.
I like how he had to pause and think.
That was relatively quick, though, for him.
Yeah, so it was relatively quick. I think he's had some monsters.
If anybody's going to get a lightsaber, it's going to be me.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, and what color is your lightsaber gonna be, Zoms?
Orange.
Does that mean
Ooh.
he's right in the middle?
No, the crystals actually don't mean what side you're on. That's just
Yeah, it
the
does. Yeah, it does. Don't lie to me. Don't
no.
lie to me. Purple, green,
Check.
blue. Those are all the light side of the force. Red,
Do you know
orange.
Actually,
Star Wars? Do you know Star Wars lore?
purple is not the light side. It's in the middle.
Are you saying Mace Windu wasn't part of the light side?
He was a
Oh,
great
God.
Jedi,
Okay,
actually.
I am getting popcorn now.
Well, come on, Zoms. Since you opened it up now, tell me which side of the force you would be on.
No.
Okay, I guess our big discussion then is over. Good night, everybody.
You didn't ask me mine.
You already answered yours.
No, I just said I wear a lot of black clothing. That's it.
All right, fine. Tell me where you're going to be.
Neither. Believe it or not, I wouldn't be on the Imperial side or the Rebel side. I
Well,
wouldn't
I
be
already
on
knew
the
that.
Dark. I would be right in between.
You're going to
In
be a
fact,
smuggler?
I would
Everybody
be
already
right.
knows.
No? Did
Everybody
you
already
peg me?
knows.
Did you peg me as just gray in between with no forces or no powers at all?
No,
Not
I
even.
pegged you as chaotic neutral.
Yeah, but you can be chaotic neutral and be Imperial or Rebel.
Nah. You're neutral.
Uh-huh. But that doesn't dictate or connotate what side I'd be on automatically.
Okay, well, explain to us why you have picked the middle.
Honestly, there's a lot of choices where I don't side with one particular side. When I played SOTOR, I played, yes, an Inquisitor on the Imperial side. But guess what? Most of my choices that I did on my own accord ended up being the light side or the middle ground. I have a completely neutral character based on like the choices I made. which is hilarious. I can't really side with one way or another. That's just how I've been all my life. So I couldn't see myself choosing one side or the other. I know what's good, I know what should be done, but if you have to break a rule to get what to get something done right and break a rule really, really badly, I'm gonna do it if it has to be done.
Okay then. Rule breaker.
hmm Again, that's why I dress like a punk. Sometimes, not all the time.
We'll
But
go
but
break some
seriously,
rules.
Zoms, what side? Be real.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you, Zoms. You're nice.
So, for everybody who listened to songs on Star Wars days,
hmm
or watched movies, or dressed up as your favorite character and beat each other senseless with lightsabers, I always recommend this movie every year. It's
hmm
called Fanboys.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
And I believe it's actually based on an actual event that had occurred where somebody had went into Lucas Ranch and stolen one of the original reels for Star Wars Episode 1 before it came out.
What does this have to do with what side you'd be on?
You shut up, I'm just trying to be informative.
Do continue.
Let's jump right to the end. Ladies, if you ever pursue a relationship with the brosive, he just wants to start it, get right to the end.
I just want you to get to the point. That's all.
So there you go. Anyways,
Oh no.
I'm gonna pick the middle.
Two medals, two medals. I actually pegged you to be a side.
There is no light or dark side. There is simply the force.
Are you going to root on us?
If anybody hadn't played that Fallen Order Star Wars
Yeah.
game, which is
Mhm.
actually really freaking good, I recommend it, especially if you're a Star Wars fan.
Mhm.
Um, just the gameplay was amazing. The storyline was pretty good. The characters were all great. And seeing how it was is I had learned that there is the Jedi temples, but there are also Sith temples, which I thought was really interesting. And I came to the conclusion that whichever side you're more prone for is the side that you need to learn to control better, but you
Mhm.
can't live without the other. So you have to learn one side, go and then appreciate the other.
That's exactly it. Because too much of one side can actually end up being toxic.
Oh yeah. So from we've learned from this, brosive is toxic.
Hey, I didn't mean it like that, man.
Well, if I'm so toxic, then how come you're the one decomposing on it every day?
Britney Spears' Toxic plays in the background softly from another room.
Don't you start, Moxie. Don't you start.
I'm
My
going to start.
rage is starting to boil. I could just switch sides right now.
That would be humor. That would be hilarious. Do it. Do it.
Unlimited power.
So the score is one for the good, one for the middle, and one for the road.
Yeah. Yep. Sounds about
Wow.
right. Sounds
Tell
about
us,
right.
dear listener, though, what you think. Do you land on either side in the middle, or do you side with Zoms here? That acknowledgement of both sides in complete and utter balance is all that really matters in life, which is a cop out. Let us know by either dropping a comment on this video or, better yet, sending us an email to nerdbreakpodcast@gmail.com. Does anyone have anything else to add?
No, you said it exactly it.
There was no mind control powers, if that's what you're thinking going on here, Moxie.
Uh-huh, yeah, no, you lie.
On behalf of myself, because I'm not going to lie here, thank you everyone so much for listening. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Give this podcast a like. try checking out one of the other videos that we have here popping up on screen. Thank you again so much for listening. On behalf of myself, Zoms,
Hello there.
and Moxie,
Why, hello there.
don't forget to take a break from life and nerd out, everyone. And remember to say goodbye instead of hello.
No, next time we're going to say goodbye instead of hello.
You say yes, I say no. Something, I don't remember the whole Beatles song. Well, you should listen to Zombs because he's turning into soy sauce.
You know, I think Rosev is just as entertaining as Anakin Skywalker on the first.
That is cruel, Zombs.